Oh yeah, he'll see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's good?
What's up? What's up, guys? How you doing?
Oh man, Trevor in the building already, calling us out for being late. We appreciate you, sir.
I know. It looks even worse too because I text him. I was like, "Yo, we're gonna be on in like 5 minutes." You know what I'm saying? Like, I told him we were gonna be on. We're fucking late. Our bad.
Oh
Our bad.
man,
Our bad.
no, it's all good. It's all good, fam. And it's a little bit earlier than usual. So here we are, though. We're ready here to make our Week 3 NFL picks. And yeah, man. Do we want to talk about last week? I think. What did we? I went 13-3. I think Myra
Same.
did too. Strizzy did too.
Yeah.
Marcus,
How
I think
can
you
how,
did too.
how can you see like the record and stuff and other people's? Can you see other
So
people's
on
or on your own?
Yahoo at the end of the week, like it shows the weekly performance, and you can see the whole group.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to see. I was in the wrong spot, so I don't know how I did.
I have to admit, on the app, it's not the best. Like it's kind of weird.
So if you go on the app, Marcus, if you go to weeks, you can see each week, like week 1, week 2, week 3, and how you did.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Somehow Trevor got extra games. He picked 18 games somehow. I don't know how he did that, but
and then on total, you
what's
can
up, brother
see
Eric?
our standings for the season. So right now, Trevor's in first with 24 called correctly and 8 called
For the season, yeah.
For the season. So
okay, but some of the people don't know who they are, their names, so they got a weird name.
Trevor first, to let me get to second. Strizzy third. I'm fourth. We got the same record though, Strizzy. 22-10.
Nah, all that matters is that I'm in third. That matters.
But we'll see.
I don't know how to say that one because they're tied. Oh, no. We got 22. Oh, 22-10. There's 3 of us with 22-10.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it'll start to separate out as we go and stuff. But the important thing is we can compete week to week, and we're going to do that big prize at the end of the year too. So if you're just new to the group, don't be afraid to jump in there. And what's up, Irene? Appreciate the good vibes.
Yeah, she was shout out to Irene. She hit me up on TikTok, not Instagram, and told her to come through. She's a big sports fan as well. So shout out to Irene for coming through.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Absolutely. And if anybody else is on here that said they jump on here from TikTok or IG from me, say hi. Like I said, we're super interactive and we want to say hi back. You know what I'm saying? So
you want to be famous.
All right. Well, with that being said, I think let's go ahead and jump into this quick. So starting off tonight with the Thursday night football matchup, it's the Miami Dolphins at the Jacksonville Jaguars, starting in a couple hours here. I'm going to go ahead and
shouldn't we be like, let's get ready to rumble?
We need some kind of we're going to have to make a video intro for this for our pick segment for sure.
We do for sure.
But I'm going to kick this one off. I don't know. I'm really torn about this one. I think this is going to be a good game. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars should win it, but for whatever reason, I'm picking Miami. I'm going to go ahead and say that they get a little bit of upset here and some Fitz magic happens before he gets out the way for Tua. And then what we're going to do today, we're just kind of have the first person that introduces the game give like a bigger synopsis and the rest of us just go quick takes. So, Marcus, who do you got?
I got Jaguars.
On surface, this looks like trash, but I'm going to go with the Jaguars.
Same. I'm going Jacksonville as well.
All right, 3-1. We also got Brother Eric is going for Jacksonville as well. And we also have Lady Libra.
Yeah.
From TikTok. What's good?
Lady Libra, what up? What up?
Oh, it's almost Libra season. It is Libra season.
It is Libra season, I think. Yeah, I think so.
Nice. And Trevor, he says he's going Jags all day. Okay. All right.
Listen, one of
them. Marcus, give us your takes on the Houston Texans at the Pittsburgh Steelers on that Sunday morning matchup.
Okay. It's out of order on my thing. So that one's gonna be pretty easy. The Pittsburgh defense is killing this year. It's like ridiculous. So I think they're gonna have an easy game with the Texans. They have no receivers really right now. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers.
I'm gonna be sad to go against my Texans on this one, but I'm gonna agree with Marcus and I'm calling the
Steelers. Yeah, we'll go Pittsburgh as well. This one's a toss-up to me. I just feel like Pittsburgh has a better defense.
Yeah, I think that's what it's going to come down to. I'm Pittsburgh as well, even though the Texans got to win at some point. Brother Eric's got the Texans. And Lady Libra said, yes, it's Libra season in full effect. And Strizzy, I'm sorry I have to keep covering up your beautiful face with these comments, but Steelers Nation, Lady Libra also has Steelers.
Oh, that's the only thing against you, Lady Libra. I'm sorry, Steeler fan.
And then we got another vote coming in for Houston. All right. That's what's up. Keep them coming.
I hope Houston wins, though. I really hope they do, but I don't think so.
Right.
Deshaun Watson's on one of my fantasy teams. I need him to do something. So. All right, next up, Miss Myra, break down the Cincinnati Bengals at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Both of these teams are coming into this game sitting 0-2, so I definitely think it's going to come back. It's going to come down to the offense, whose offense is going to execute and whose defense is going to keep the opposing offense at bay. Joe Burrow looked really good the last 2 games, and after his comments on social media after the second loss, we have to win games, I really feel he's a good leader for this team to motivate them and move forward. I'm a big hater against the Philadelphia Eagles because of the conference, the fact that they're against our Cowboys. Like I said, it comes down to the quarterbacks. What is Wentz going to do with the Eagles? I'm going to take a chance on this one, and I'm going to say Joe Burrow.
Okay, you're rolling with Joe.
I'm going to roll with Joe on this one and say they're going to come out 1-2, and the Eagles will drop to 0-3.
And Strizzy, I had to cover your face real quick with some Cowboys love from Stephanie Washington. We appreciate you checking in. All right, what do you think, Strizzy?
Yeah, I'm out here bringing all these new faces. Just gonna cover me up. All right, I see how it is. Not to play. For me, man, this is kind of tough too because Wentz has been trash. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Eagles on this one. They're at home. I think they get this W and they end up going 1-2. They get their first win this week.
Got you. I'm going with the Bengals. Actually, Philly looks beat up. The Bengals. This might be it for Joe Burrow get his first win, even though it's on the road. So it's kind of tough matchup.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go with the Eagles on this one.
Oh,
the Eagles.
2-2.
Irene's coming in with the Eagles as well for that one.
Okay.
Brother Eric says stripe heads. And Trevor says Bengals here, Eagles are trash.
They are really bad. Wentz is straight trash. He's been horrible all season.
I'm telling you.
All right, Strizzy, break down this. Oh, we got one coming in from TSR. Yes, Eagles, good pick.
Okay.
So we'll see. What's good? Welcome in.
I think that balanced us again. That game, we're pretty split on that one, even with our comments from our slackers.
Right. We'll see how that one turns up. Strizzy, okay, go ahead and break down I'm calling this the attrition game. This is the San Francisco 49ers at the New York Giants.
Absolutely. So a lot of injuries for both teams last week. San Francisco had a lot of injuries breakdown on the defensive line. That includes Mossad as well in the backfield, as well as Jimmy Garoppolo, the quarterback. New York Giants, as we know, they lost Saquon Barkley for the year, which is horrible. But they did sign Devontae Freeman, who's hoping to kind of it sounded like he's going to be the starter, with that being said. But I know, right? They ain't got nobody else. But I think San Francisco with this one. I do think that I don't know if Jimmy G's out for a long period of time, but I still think that defense is a lot better than what the Giants is. I'm thinking San Francisco.
I agree. I'm going San Francisco. They're less star dependent, and losing Saquon is going to hurt for the Giants. So I'm going with the 49ers.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going 49ers too on that one.
This sounds like a 4-0. The panel, I'm definitely calling San Francisco 49ers on this one as well.
We got some picks coming in here too. TSR Liquid. Strizzy invited me from TikTok and better pick my Niners. He came through for you there.
I got you.
Irene's going 49ers. And Brother Eric is with the Giants. He's from out there, so I kind of get that. But
makes sense. I don't know, Eric.
I'm going to bring us around back to the top with this one. The Las Vegas Raiders at the New England Patriots. The Raiders have had a great start to the season, but this one's a tough call going on the road to the Patriots. Their coaching staff, they know what to do. I got to go with the Patriots here in this matchup.
Same here. Go Patriots.
I am agreeing with the top two. I'm calling the Patriots on this one. I really like what Cam Newton did last week, so calling the Patriots.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. New England all the way. They're gonna take this game. Raiders do look a lot better than usual, though. They do look better.
They do.
I agree.
Yeah.
McGurden did some things with them last week against the Saints, but on this one, calling the Patriots.
Right.
Sure.
We got Angela, too, a new face here. What's up, Angela? She came through with the 49ers before for the pick before.
Oh,
Then we got Brother Eric for the Pats on this one.
Yeah, I know.
Trevor
Eric,
for the
Patriots fan.
Pains me.
Pats Nation,
Yeah.
Brother Eric Pats. So yeah, that's pretty much a sweep on that one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Marcus, give us your thoughts on the Tennessee Titans at the Minnesota Vikings.
The Vikings can't go 0-3. It's not going to happen. So they are in at home too. So I think Kirk Cousins get them going, and they're going to give the Tennessee their first loss. They're going to lose by a field goal because he's going to miss another one.
I actually am going to go against Marcus on this one, and I'm going to pick Tennessee Titans. Their offense is rolling. That running back looks good. So Tennessee Titans.
Strizzy, what do you think?
I'm going with Vikings on this one. I just feel like Minnesota can't go 0-3, especially at home. They got to get a W. I think Cook's gonna roll. He's been playing well in each of their 2 games, but I think they finally get this W out.
I'm gonna go with the Titans. This is a tough one. I think this is a coin flip. I agree with you guys. The Vikings can't go down 0-3, but I don't know. And the way the Titans kind of played against last week, late in that game, kind of troubles me. But I feel like the Titans are gonna run all over them. I don't know. Yeah. From the chat though, we got Vikings from Brother Eric, Vikings from Irene. So heavy on the Vikings at home. I like it.
What I'm thinking is the Titans are sitting at 2-0, and to go down 1 against an 0-2 team doesn't really fit well with me. The Vikings are good against the spread at home, but we shall see.
Right. Still early. All right. Let's move into our next group of games. And Myra, what do you think about the Washington football team at the Cleveland Browns?
This is a coin flip for me as well. The spread actually has the Cleveland Browns winning, but I'm going to go against this one, and I'm going to call Washington Redskins on this one. I have not been at all impressed with the Cleveland Browns. Old boy at quarterback needs a lot of help. It seems like his targets, we're expecting a lot of OBJ, and there's no spread on the ball, so the defenses know where to go on this one. So I'm going to go against Cleveland Browns at home, and I'm going to call Washington Redskins just because I like the coach and what he's doing with Washington. So we shall see. And it pains me to say this. Let me say that. But Redskins. Oh, excuse me. Washington football team. The Washington football team.
Get it right. I'm with my boy Trevor on this one. I'm going Cleveland. They do play well at home. They're going to build off of when they had last week. And Washington does look better defensively and with Rivera, but I think that it's going to be Cleveland for sure.
I'm going with Cleveland as well. I think they get the running game going. As we do, got a couple more votes coming in for the Browns. Marcus?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Cleveland also. I think their defense is better. I think they're going to put pressure on Haskins. And like you said, they got the best 2-back duo, I think, in the league to me.
You know how I feel about my boy Chubb, so.
And Chubb is on my fantasy football team. He has been performing for me, so continue to feed him the ball.
All right, Strizzy. Talk to us about the LA Chargers at the Buffalo Bills.
Man, this is hard for me. LA's look really good. Buffalo's look so good. I mean, I didn't know how much better Buffalo was going to be than they were last year. Man, they look worlds better than what they were, and they were good last year. I'm gonna go. I picked Buffalo on the SLAC Pick'em League because our home defense is solid. LA's look good, but they've also looked a little troubled as well. So it's a toss-up. So I'm definitely going Buffalo, though. Buffalo, they look really, really good right now.
Yeah, this is tough for me, too. I think I picked the Chargers in our league, actually. That was kind of the feeling that hit me at the time. I think
the Rams?
Oh, I'm sorry. The Rams.
You're on a different game.
Their logos look the same.
They kind of do.
I think I picked the Rams, and partly because Buffalo, they kind of gave up a lot to the Dolphins last week in the second half, and their defense usually doesn't do that. And I think they'll be able to run on them. So no, I'm going with the Rams, even though it's a big road trip.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams too. They got Aaron Donald, so that's all I'm saying.
I'm actually gonna go with Strizzy on this one. I'm gonna go with the Bills Mafia. I'm gonna choose Buffalo Bills. Just because Josh Allen had a really big game last week, and yes, on the opposing side, they do have Jalen Ramsey and the gentleman that Marcus just said.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me today? But I'm going to go with the Bills Mafia. 2-2.
I said the credit union logo. I'm weak.
Yeah, he said, don't mix up our lightning bolt with the credit. I'm sorry I hit everybody with the okie doke there. Stacey Rogers, what's up? She was excited too because we're both ready to pick the Chargers, but we're jumping the gun a little bit. Irene goes LA. Brother Eric's got the Bills.
Split on that one.
And Trevor's got the Rams too. So,
Yeah.
all right. Are we back around to me?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. So Chicago Bears at Atlanta Falcons. I'm going with the Falcons. We saw what they did to the Cowboys. They obviously took advantage of some turnovers and stuff like that, but that offense is going to go. And the Bears, I don't know if they'll be able to keep up with them. Atlanta needs to get a win, so I'm going the Falcons.
I'm going with the Falcons just because the football guys can't make them go on 3. You gotta give them this win. Even though Bill, I will pick the Bears and then another time, but I feel bad for the Falcons, so I'm gonna go with them just because give them some positive vibes.
I cannot believe that the Bears are rolling at 2-0 right now, and I cannot believe that the Falcons are rolling at 0-2. I don't see the Falcons taking another L, so I'm going to roll with the Falcons on this one. So Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm going ATL too. They got good wings.
We got a couple votes coming in for Atlanta as well. Hopefully the coaching doesn't screw it up. I agree, Trevor.
For real.
All right, Marcus, give us your take on Strizzy's Carolina Panthers at Trevor's Los Angeles Chargers.
I got to go with the Chargers. I think they looked good against the Chiefs last week. It just didn't have enough, but I don't – CMC gone, man, so I think they're pretty much done this year. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. I think this is Herbert, right?
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a big game. I'm really a big fan of that guy, man, so I think he's going to have a good game and they're going to win. Plus, they're at home, too, so.
This one was quick and easy for me, Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers. As much as I hate to say it, my team looks horrible. Our defense is trash, and they're going to be able to throw all over us and run on us too. So that's kind of scary. I think it'll be a good game, but I do think Chargers are going to end up taking it at home.
I'm going with Chargers as well. Irene is trying to give you some good vibes, Strizzy. She's going with your Carolina Panthers. We got more votes coming in. Chargers, ACR, Chargers from Brother Eric, Bolt Gang, of course, from Trevor himself. I do think Herbert's going to be better too, with an extra week to prepare and stuff like that.
For sure, because he got put in last second on Sunday. So
Angela's going Chargers as well. And man, that was. We'll talk about that some more for sure.
we definitely
Tyrod Taylor's situation.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's nuts.
All right. Myra, take the New York Jets at the Indianapolis Colts.
Unfortunately, the New York Jets, I don't think they're going to hang in this game whatsoever. I'm going to put my faith in Phillip Rivers, the quarterback, and his offense to be clicking at home. The fact that they have that home field advantage kind of gives them that edge. So I'm going to call Indianapolis Colts on this one.
Strizzy?
Man, me and 43 other brothers could beat the Jets. I'm dead. I'm taking the Colts on this one. Jets are horrible, dog.
I'm taking the Colts. They look pretty strong, and even though Marlon Mack is a big blow for them, that rookie came in. Taylor came in, stepped right in, doing good. So,
yeah,
Marcus,
I'm taking the Jets on this one, man. I don't know. I'm just playing. I'm playing Colts all day, easy.
Yeah, and that's what's coming in from the chat as well. Colts. All right, Strizzy gets to kick us off with the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, at the Seattle Seahawks.
For sure. I think this is going to be a good game, another high-scoring game, just like it was on Monday with Seattle versus the Patriots. I am taking Seattle on this one. I just think that Russell Wilson is just too good, man. He's so phenomenal, and they not going to muff no onside kick like the Falcons did. I'm going with Seattle.
What are they doing?
Yeah, so I got to go facts over feelings here. I think, I got to go with the Seahawks. Even though Cowboys should give them a good game, but the defense is beat up. Russell Wilson's playing lights out. I just hope that the Cowboys can get it into a shootout and get up early, and that's probably their best chance. But I'm going with the Seahawks at home.
Yeah. Seahawks, I think they're going to get torched. So I don't think it's going to be even close, honestly. I say it's close. I don't think so. Seahawks.
Unfortunately, I agree, guys. Like, our Cowboys are not going to hang in on this one. We got Russell Wilson firing with Lockett and Metcalf, so I'm going to go with what you said, Doug, facts over feeling.
Yeah,
Love it. I love it.
But I will say that I'm wrong a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? I almost feel like, you know, it'll be okay if I pick the Seahawks. I'll probably be wrong. That'll be good.
I know for sure. I still think the Cowboys could do it. Neither defense is actually that good. It's going to be offense. I just think that Russell Wilson is, you know, is Russell Wilson. That's what I'm saying, but we'll see. It should be a good one for sure.
Angela says, go ahead.
I do think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I do think it's going to be close, like within a touchdown or within one possession. But, yeah, we have to be realistic here, and if we look at numbers, stats, all that, I think, you know, yeah.
Yeah. Angela says Seahawks. Stacy says them boys. I love your confidence. Eric says Seahawks. Trevor says Green Bay is hot but dangerous. So he caught the A-dub-itis. He flipped ahead a little bit. But I think he's going with Seattle too. Yeah. All right. So now who's up for this one?
Mark.
It's me actually. I can't. Yep. I don't know. Okay,
no, it's you. I just went. It's you.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Denver Broncos. I got to go with Tampa Bay. Captain Tom, you know, they got their thing going last week. Denver is really beat up. I love Locke, but he is not going to be there. It's going to be tough sledding for them. So I got to go Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Bucks too.
Agree with you too. Calling the Bucks.
Absolutely, too many injuries. Going Tampa Bay.
Yeah, brother Eric says Tampa Bay, and Irene says. Fire the cannons. I love it. Blast off. Go Bucks. And then Trevor's with Tampa Bay.
Trevor with Tampa Bay.
All right. So this is perfect because this is Tampa Bay. All right. So this next matchup, this is perfect because this is Marcus's new team, kind of, you know, his new little interest. The Detroit Lions at the Arizona Cardinals. What you got, brother?
That's wrong though, because they going. It's at Detroit.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not. Just for the record, y'all. Though I am on NFL.com. I tried to go straight to the source.
It does. It is Lions at. No, that's right. Lions at Cardinals.
No, it's not a home game.
Because
my boy plays for them. I know that they're traveling, so that's not right. But anyway, I'm going with the Cardinals on that. I think they still hot right now, and I think Nuke can have another big game. So I'm going with the Cardinals.
I don't know where the hell they play, but I'm going to go with Nuke on this one, and I'm going to call Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah, I'm going Cardinals as well. Cardinals have looked really, really good. Detroit's defense is still super sluggish.
I'm going for the Cardinals, and if they get it done, that's a 3-0 start for them. That's what's up.
Oh.
Brother Eric, let's check the chat. Brother Eric's got AZ. TSR Liquid says, what's up? Hi again.
Hi.
Irene's got Detroit. She's covering her eyes, though. I don't know if she's confident in that. Stacy loves Newt, as everybody does. And Trevor's got the Cards, the new side thing going 3-0.
My new side thing. Got a love triangle going right now. A little love triangle.
It's an entanglement, yeah.
It's an entanglement, really?
All right, Myra, give us the Sunday night game. Green Bay Packers at New Orleans Saints.
The Saints look terrible without Michael Thomas. Their offense did not get anything going against the Raiders. We have all agreed, and everybody is talking about how Drew Brees looks washed up. I'm definitely going to go with Aaron Rodgers on this one. They have gotten 2 wins on a not-so-tough 2 opponents, but the offense always looks amazing for Green Bay, and our boy in the backfield, Aaron Jones, is absolutely eating. So I'm going to call Green Bay on this game.
Yeah, it's really quick. I'm going fast, but you said they didn't look good without Michael Thomas. They didn't look good with him either in week 1. But yeah, I'm taking Green Bay as well. Saints just don't look very good right now. They're lucky to be 2-0.
Yeah, I'm going with Green Bay as well. I think that offense is really rolling. They'll probably light up the Saints a little bit. And Drew Brees' pop gun arm ain't going to be able to throw him back into the game. So Green Bay. Marcus, who you like?
Yeah, I'm going Green Bay too on that one.
4-0, baby.
And the chat is all landslide cheeseheads. We got brother Eric, Stacy, Irene, Angela, all Green Bay. But Magic Silver, Trevor's taking the Saints. He said they're too good to be this bad. We kept saying that about your Chargers last year.
I know.
But this is his upset of the week, so we'll see what's up. That'll be a good one.
Jaggers.
All right, and then
You
the
never know.
finale. Man, this is a good one too. Monday night, September 28th, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the Baltimore Ravens.
Who is it? Me?
Strizzy, take this. Yeah, I think that's you.
All right, cool. Yeah, man, this is a potential AFC finals matchup. You know, again, the one we wanted to see last year. Hopefully, we end up getting to see it. I think it's going to be a really good game, high scoring, even though Baltimore's defense is pretty nice. I'm thinking Baltimore in this one. I got Baltimore scoring 38 to 35. I think it ends in a field goal.
I'm going with Baltimore as well, just because they seem to be a little bit hotter right now. The Chiefs, they didn't really totally impress in week one, even though they did their thing. And then last week, obviously, that was a very tight game against the Chargers. So I'm going with Baltimore, even though it's hard to count Mahomes out. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs because I think last week was a divisional, it's a matchup, so they're gonna always play hard against them. So I think they bounce back and they win this game by a touchdown.
I love both of these quarterbacks, but Lamar Jackson is my quarterback on my fantasy football team, and I think their offense is going to outscore Kansas City Chiefs defense. So I'm calling Baltimore.
All right, so that's a little bit of a split there. I like that. In the comments here, Trevor's rolling with KC. He says it's a coin flip. Irene's going with KC. TSR is going with the Ravens. Stacy says KC is going to pull through. But it's going to be a good game. Yeah. I definitely agree. Oh, yeah. I think it's going to be a rock'em sock'em one. So we'll see how the NBA plays. Hopefully that's the only thing on Monday night. Which actually last week they changed the Heat game so that they weren't playing on Monday night. I think for that same reason. So
yeah. I think it's kind of nice too. Kind of allowed the Laker game to kind of catch up a little bit too. So something not so lopsided.
Brother Eric, he says we're taking it this year. He's got the Ravens. That's his squad. All right, that's what's up. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut our little NFL.com down real quick. Bringing the family back together. So that was our week 3 picks. Everybody, you can go and compete with us and participate on Yahoo. There's a link in our Instagram bio. You want to check that out. We're doing a prize every week for the winner. And yeah, we're off and rolling with that. But before we shut it down, is there anything else we want to talk about since we're together? Since
we're talking about that Chargers quarterback getting punched long and all that.
Let's go ahead and talk about that. Yeah, we were a little bit wondering what had happened when we talked on Tuesday. We didn't have the full story, and then Wednesday it came out that he was getting an injection for cracked ribs that he suffered last week, and the doctor accidentally punctured his lungs. So instead of starting as he thought he would be, he ended up spending that evening in the hospital. Trying to breathe. So I think this explains for me real quick just why Anthony Lynn was so adamant about saying Tyrod Taylor is our starter when we were like, dang, how Herbert played. Like, is he really going to go back to Taylor? But now it makes sense because, the type of person, the type of coach he is, he wouldn't want somebody to lose their job over a mistake like this.
You still can't go to him. I don't care. I know it's a mistake and everything. Lose better quarterback. So I still got to go with it.
Well, and he did put that criteria, though, if Tyrod's 100%, which the doctors also, I forgot to mention, they did say that he shouldn't play indefinitely. Which
exactly I was going to get to that after you had when you had made your last point, but yeah, most definitely. Doctors are basically saying you shouldn't play right now for a good while. Your lungs are a no joke organ, especially if you're doing something like playing football. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's tough for him, but if Herbert ends up beating the Panthers this weekend, like we all kind of think we do, then I think the job stays his.
Trevor said he strained his ovaries.
I know. But yeah, dude, it's crazy though. I don't know what's going to happen. I think, I don't know if their medical staff is going to end up being fired, possibly sued by Tyrod and his camp. Who knows? That's insane. That's crazy.
Liability, man. I just want to know, where does an injection for a broken rib go? How the hell did you get to the lungs?
Yeah, well, according to Stacy, we got an expert in the chat. She says it happens all the time at the hospital, all the time. Wow. So I don't know. I mean, the other thing, because Myra, I agree with that. It's that's kind of crazy, but I think this goes into one of those things where it's so much happens on the sidelines as these players go through so much we have no idea about, and we would never find out about until, unfortunately, things like this happen, because it's who would think he's going to get I don't know. It is crazy though.
And then, you know, for me, it's like, what's going to happen to him compensation wise long term? Like, are they going to fulfill his contract? Because this is like out of your control. Like this, I mean, like what happens here? Like what happens next? Like you start off as starting quarterback and now like don't play indefinitely. Like what if he never snaps another ball again?
Right. Well, as Trevor was saying, unfortunately, that was kind of likely anyways. You know, Tyrod Taylor was brought there to kind of be this guy to hand it over to the rookie, and now it's kind of handed over. So would he have been in line for another contract? You know, would he be playing beyond this year too much longer? I don't think so, but it still is unfortunate to see it happen like that.
That's kind of why I was thinking in general that they weren't going to go back to him in the first place, because like you said, like he's supposed to be there to kind of hand off to Herbert later on, and now that he already kind of handed it off, it's like why go back at this point? Like
right.
We already saw what he can do, and he did very well. You know what I mean? Like I get it. Kansas City's defense is not exactly something to write home about, but still defending Super Bowl champions, and he held his own and played super good. So at this point, even if he was healthy, I don't see them really going back to him.
Yeah.
And I 100% agree with you all. Like the way Herbert's transition to the NFL and how he played week 2 was phenomenal. You know, if I was a coach, definitely like, why would you go back to somebody when you had somebody hit the field and make his way? But there's always that hypothetical. There's always that what if. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if Tyrod had the opportunity to play week 3 and he played phenomenal and Herbert never touched the field?
Yeah.
Because of the situation that they're in, that's where all my questions come out of on the compensation side. Like, is the team held liable? Is the doctor staff liable? Is there an opportunity, like Strizzy said, for Tyrod Taylor and his camp to hold the doctors liable for what happened? I just kind of feel like there's so many unanswered questions. And like you said, A-Dub, like we really don't know what they go through on the sidelines until we have information on the full story like this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, something bad has to happen to figure it out. Because if he would have just put the needle in, nothing happened, we wouldn't have heard nothing otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Trevor says he's sure the Chargers pay him, especially with being the team doctor that did it. Sure, it could be a workman's comp claim or something like that. Yeah. Or he may have insurance against his playing career, things like that. But they'll still fulfill his contract. You know what I'm saying? He'll still be on the roster. So, all right. So. I don't know. Any more thoughts about tonight's game, Jaguars-Dolphins? I was really hoping we would see Tua, but I think Fitzpatrick played too well last week. Yeah. So week 2 is going to have to wait a little bit longer, unfortunately.
I mean, I think it's great for Tua, especially because of the injury that he just suffered. It's great for him to take that time and rest. I'm not too sure if I still want to see him in live action. I do want to see him at some point, but I kind of think right now it's still too early in the game. So if Fitzpatrick did well, let the Fitz magic happen.
Yeah, I feel you. We'll see though, because Fitzpatrick, his magic always runs out at some point. Like he's good for like 3, 4, or 5 game stints. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Especially when he's coming in as a backup and he starts lighting it up. But
I was going to say, especially as a backup,
he runs out.
Starter,
right. It runs out eventually. So we'll see what happens. But it should be a good game tonight. A little Florida battle. So that's what's up. My Lakers also on tonight, so I'm going to be watching Thursday Night Football up until the Lakers game. This is a pivotal game, I think, too. Can't afford to mess around with these dudes much longer.
Last night, dog, I was like, we got to get this dub.
Is that what happened to the Clippers?
Right, exactly. So we'll see about that. I don't know what's up with that, though. But, Marcus, you got
Don't say nothing.
No, he's he has something to say.
I think that Denver wins again tonight. Go 2-2, then I think Lakers go ahead and they have to win those next 2 games. They play harder, and you see an AD that needs to come with it. But I think they're gonna lose again tonight.
So they got to put their back against the walls. What you're saying?
Back against the wall.
Well, I mean, this is a big swing game though, and I could see the Nuggets coming out like that because if the Nuggets lose tonight and they go down 3-1, that's pretty much it. So the Nuggets are like, this is must win.
Yeah,
so I could see it.
I don't think they go 3-1. I think they okay, cool, we've been here,
Yeah,
but I just think for they go 6-7 games, I think Denver has to win tonight. They have to win that game. If they lose tonight, they're gonna come back 3-1. I think that curse is gonna be over with. But they have to win. I just got a good feeling they're gonna win tonight, and I think the Lakers are gonna play phenomenal the next 2 games to win. So that's how I think it's
okay. We'll see, man. But my heart can't take all this back and forth, though. I just need them to come out and win.
I'm telling you.
Stacey says, "Hey, Lakers, that's what's up. Lakers gang in the house."
You can't get things easy all the time. You know, you gotta.
No, I agree with that, man. But
Conference final.
you know, I agree with that though. I do like it when the games are close and exciting, especially like the buzz breather the other night. But last night, man, when Murray hitting those threes and Jokic hitting the fadeaway 40-footers and stuff, I'm like, I don't want to see this.
And you know what's crazy? Like Jokic be hitting those. Like it's so weird. He be hitting these off balance with his hand cocked 2 feet behind his neck. Like, how is he hitting these?
But we got to talk about our boy Grant though. Grant, he's the one balling. Like,
he went off.
They needed that.
Jokic did good, but I think Grant was that guy that made a difference.
He gave him all the energy.
Absolutely, and we'll talk more about it on Tuesday as well. But like, I think Grant was huge for them because I think one of the biggest problems with the Nuggets team right now is they don't really have that other person who you can like really count on night in, night out. You know,
don't have it yet.
No, exactly.
It's gonna be next year
for sure, and it'll happen. And I'm looking at teams like Miami and Boston, and in Game 3 that Celtics took away from us, they had like four or five people who scored 20+ points, and then last night in the Miami game, we had 4 or 5 people who scored 20+. So it's like you know, it's any given night, anybody on either one of those teams can go off, and I think that's where Denver's been struggling in the first 2 games against the Lakers. It's just you know Murray and Jokic, and who else is gonna step up? And the other night it was Grant.
Yeah, for sure. No, he did his thing, and the Nuggets are scrappy.
Yeah,
they are. They did.
But honestly, Strizzy, I'm hoping by the time we come back together on Tuesday, this series will be over.
I feel you for both. For both of us.
Right.
I'm hoping come Tuesday it's Heat Lakers in the finals, and man, that's gonna be too much fun. That's gonna be too much fun.
You know we're gonna be battling for that. So the Heat is 3-1. It's Game 4 tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's
over
tomorrow.
I'm
ready for the Celtics to be over.
I want to finish it. I got a bottle of white wine and a cigar in the room, man. It's gonna be a wrap.
Wait, you're not gonna wait for the next round?
I got 2 bottles.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Because I was like, don't blow the whole, don't blow the whole wad yet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put on one of the flowery Miami shirts. I'm getting one of them Cam Newton hats.
Hey.
Cigar and a bottle. It's a wrap.
You're gonna shimmy everywhere.
Yo,
take that, bad boy.
Can we talk about your new co-star that's on today, running around the house? Tris?
That was dope.
Your TikTok co-star.
My little mini me. Yeah. No, that's literally. She was like, "Daddy, can I do any TikToks with you?" And I was like, "You know what, baby girl, hell yeah, like to do this shit." So, yeah, she jumped in with me this morning. Was doing videos. I can't really do a lot of work right now because I'm waiting for them to refresh some data for the month of September. So when they do that, I'll be on it. But so yeah, we just made like some TikToks and stuff. We went live this morning for pretty much my real first live without being on one of the podcasts, my beer podcast or our podcast. So that's why you're seeing so many new lovely faces. Again, I appreciate you guys for coming through.
Yes.
As I'm always thanking you guys in my videos, stuff like that. I love the support that you guys bring to me. And as you guys can meet the rest of my class, my boy, my brother, my co-host, A-Dub, our producer, Marcus, and the lovely Myra. Keep rocking with us, man. We're live every Tuesday, 6 o'clock Arizona time. Right now, it's 9 o'clock Eastern, but I think we're going to be hitting
daylight savings fall back at some point, yeah.
Yeah, I think October, I want to say. But yeah, we'll update the times when the time comes. But again, man, thank you for supporting and coming on. We really appreciate the love and interaction, and we love it. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. I second that. We're gonna make this second show a little bit standard too. She was really cute. Yeah, Lily, of course. What's up, Irene? Appreciate you, Stacy. Everybody for checking us out. But yeah, I think that'll be it. We'll see everybody on Tuesday. We'll enjoy this good weekend. I'm ready for Georgia football week this weekend too.
Oh yeah, me too.
It was a devastating blow on the decision yesterday in the Breonna Taylor case. So let's continue to move forward positively and understand that the fight continues.
Absolutely. Yeah, well said.
SEC starts this weekend. Is that what you just said? SEC starts this weekend?
Yeah, Georgia at Arkansas on Saturday. So I'm jugging. We're gonna make it happen. All right though, but yeah, for that, that's Say Like a Champ, our week 3 NFL picks. I am A-Dub.
It's your boy Strizzy.
It's your girl, Myra May.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah.